Hello, it's John Porterfield again from Eco Cars and another great EV, electric vehicle. It's the Peugeot I-On, based on a Mitsubishi I-Miev. Mitsubishi also make the Citroen C0 as well. So all three makes are exactly the same car, all based on a Mitsubishi, made by Mitsubishi in Japan. And these are great. We sell these very quickly because they're such great, versatile little electric vehicles. So I'll run through the basics. We get a 3-pin plug with which you can charge the car through this connector, and this charges the car at 10 amps. You can also buy a type 2 cable which will charge the car from street chargers at 16 amps. Both rear seats drop down flat in a 50-50 split. Rear wash wipe, high level brake light. I'll just show you the charging ports. We have the 10 amp one there and the rapid charge port there. So this is where you'll plug in at home using the 3-pin plug or a dedicated home wall charger that will charge you to 16 amps. On the other side, for long trips, if you pull into the motorway services, you can rapid charge it around 70 amps. Now if you turn up with 1 or 2 miles left in range on this car, you use this connection with an ecotricity charger, it will charge the car in about 15 to 20 minutes, so 80%. So great feature having the rapid charge facility on the car. Let me show you the rear seats. No undue odours, still smells like a brand new car. 2 rear inertia seat belts, Isofix, and there's also 4 official Peugeot floor mats in all 4 footwells. Electric windows in the rear. Also got airbags in the sides of the seats as well. I'll show you those in a minute. Remote central locking, lock the car, wing mirrors fold in. How neat is that? The 2 keys, this is the official key, the master key, and there is a spare key which is a non-remote manual key. Driver's seat is height adjustable. There are no stains, rips or tears to any of the upholstery, and it still smells like a brand new car, to be honest. Floor mat in the front, and also in the front driver's footwell, no holes to the carpet. It really is a great little car. So how do we start a Peugeot I-On? Put the key in the ignition, foot on the brake, turn and hold the key as if you're starting a starter, release the key. That's it, the car is running. I'll explain the dials. We have a needle here which shows whether you're in eco mode or whether in regen mode, where the car will regenerate as it goes down a hill when you come off the accelerator. Speed in the middle, of course. A type of fuel gauge to the side. The P denotes we're in park, and if I'm to move the gear lever, that's reverse, neutral and drive, so it's quite easy to operate. That's the actual range of the car, the mileometer, 2,580 miles from new. And if you scroll around on this little pin here, this little dial, trip A, trip B, intensity lights at the dashboard, and you can see it in the glare, the distance till next service. Then most drivers leave it on this setting, which tells you how many miles you've got left till you run out of battery power. So it's showing 58 miles range. It's done lots of short journeys whilst it's been with Peugeot. I'm finding these have a range on average of around 68 to 75 miles range, so ideal for towns. And with some planning you can do long journeys too, of which many people of these little cars have done. Normal wiper stalk, indicator stalk the other side, also with auto headlights, which is rather nice. Power steering, of course, power mirrors, heated rear screen, traction control, nice single shot CD player with Bluetooth as well. All the normal heating controls you'd expect, also auto climate and air conditioning, so everything works as you'd expect it to do. Gear stick, I mentioned earlier, power point down there for your sat nav, obligatory cup holder, little glove box, front passenger airbag, driver's airbag, and airbags in the sides of the seats and also in the B pillars of these little cars as well. So what else can I show you? Well, let me just talk you through the documents. So the V5 is here, along with the spare key that I mentioned earlier, and also the service book, which hasn't had any stamps because basically it's not done enough miles. It's come from Peugeot main dealer in Belfast, hence the registration, which is Juliet Foxtrot Zulu 7929. So this can be put back onto a UK plate, and if it was to go back on a UK plate it would be a 12 plate registration, or you can leave it on that because it was has come from Northern Ireland. So it's date of registration the 30th of April 2012. There are no previous keepers, just come from Peugeot direct. Fuel type electric, taxation class electricity, and I've just taxed the car this morning for a grand sum of £0. So it's just been taxed for the next 12 months. There are no manuals with the car, but they may appear, but to be honest it's very simple to use, and yeah, if it does appear we will obviously forward the manual to you as well. So before I walk you around the car, I'll just take you now for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So with my foot on the brake, I'll turn the key and hold it, wait for 2 bing bongs, release the key, the car is running. Handbrake off, down from P for park down to D for drive, wait for the car to go, indicate because I'm pulling out, and away we go. It really is that simple, and obviously very quiet. So as we're going down this hill, I'm coming off the throttle. I don't want to go any faster than 37 miles an hour. The gauge that I mentioned earlier, the needle goes into the blue charge zone. That means we're putting electricity back into the battery. So at the top of a hill you can have 52, 53 miles range showing. Bottom of the hill 55, 56. You will actually add range by driving down the hill, which does take some getting used to. It's just popped up an extra mile as I've been speaking. So the car will constantly fluctuate on its distance till empty, if you like, as it calculates the driving style, outside air temperature as well. So in the last 3 years of selling electric vehicles, we've never ever run out of electricity or got stranded. It'd be pretty difficult to do it, to be honest. So what other benefits? Very cheap servicing costs. We have just a pollen filter to change on the dashboard, which keeps the car smelling nice. And like all car manufacturers, they recommend changing the brake fluid every 2 years. And that's it. Check the brakes, check the tyres, top up the washer bottle. That's all we need to do on a modern electric car. The batteries are guaranteed for 5 years from the first date of registration, so what's that? April 2017. The internet's a fantastic place to find out about the life of these batteries, and to date I've not heard of any Mitsubishi I-Mievs requiring new battery packs, which are modular. They're individual packs, so you don't have to replace every single cell should the battery not operate as it should. Congestion charge free, of course, so we'll fill in all the congestion charge forms for you. We'll also deliver down to London on our 4x4 on trailer and deliver to your door as well. We have a lot of calls from Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland about our electric vehicles, so we're happy to arrange transportation and ferry, or pick you up from Birmingham or East Midlands Airport and then loan you our Ecotricity swipe card so you can rapid charge your way back up to Liverpool. That's another service we offer as well. So great to run, great to drive, very quick, they don't hang about. And as regards costs, if you were to charge this on a cheap overnight tariff from empty, it's going to cost you about £1.60 in electricity. So with petrol being £6.50 a gallon, £6.50's worth of electric in this car will actually take you nearly 450 miles. So very, very cheap to run, and no road tax either. There we are. We've come to a stop. The engine's still on. So there we go. That concludes the test drive. So I'll now take you for a final walk around this little Peugeot I-On. So welcome back from the test drive. Looking at the windscreen, it is chip free. there are no marks. And going around the tyres, the front tyre's got what, a good 6mm there. The alloy wheel is perfect. Of course, the discs are fine at just 2,000 miles. Wing mirrors are fine. No dents down the side. Being black, it does tend to show every mark. I've just polished it this morning, but it really is a nice looking black Peugeot I-On. Rear tyres, about the same, 5-6mm. Alloy wheel is perfect. The corners are fine. Sometimes we see scuffs on these, but this one is absolutely spot on. And a good 5-6mm on the rear tyre. All the same tyres, all Dunlops. No scuffs to the alloy wheel. Now looking at this front near side, again 5-6mm on there, and no alloy wheel. So the sides are very clean, no dents to the roof. The stickers on the back, they will actually come off, but if anyone sees this car and mentions that they've seen it and it turns into a sale, we will pay you £50 as well. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, feel free to give me, Jonathan, a call here at Eco Cars. Thanks for watching.